Hello, hello. Is anybody there? No, not at the moment. Right. So let me see if it's going to catch up on my iPad. Is it doing? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yay! Hello, Linda. I've just spotted you. Oh, hang on a minute. Just spotted you. Your name come up on my phone. Right, there we are. I've got the chat on my iPad now. How are you, Linda? Are you okay? I keep expecting you to answer me. I can't hear you. Oh dear. There's certainly a bit of lag with these chats, isn't there? But I've got my snack. It was my breakfast and my lunch. I've got onions today. Onions and cheese. Hello, Andrea. Oh, bless you. Okay, Linda. Just give you a big hug. How are you, Andrea? Oh, yeah. Really big lag. Lorna. Hello, Lorna. How are you, Lorna? I don't really know what I'm going to be doing today. I've just spoken to Mr. Doodle. And he said he'll be home early. So he knows I'm doing this. He says, oh, it's all right, I'll stop downstairs. I said, no, don't feel you've got to stop downstairs. Come up and, oh, damn it. I forgot. Oh, no, they're there. Come up and, you know, chat if you want to. Hello, Joe. How are you? Oh, dear. Are we all poorly people today? Linda's not good, but we're not going there, she said. Andrea's got a bad back. Oh, dear. I sympathise with you, Andrea. Touch wood, I've not had a bad back for a long time, but I've had years of it, of going to the osteopath and having to go to the hospital rather smartish, and yeah, it is not good. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Snippets. Yeah, like I say, I don't really know what I'm doing again, but this is the bit that one of the pieces that I did last week, and haven't done anything to this, but I wanted to show you what. Hello, Arabella, lovely to see you. How are you? Oh, Arabella, I was so upset that I'd missed your live yesterday. I'd remembered, I thought, oh, it's Sunday. Arabella said she was going to do a live, but I couldn't quite remember what time I'd caught you the other week, and I thought it was between sort of 12 and 1 o'clock. I think you're an hour in front of us. So I kept looking and looking. I thought, well, there's no notification. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, then I got in the kitchen and got my sewing machine out, and it just sort of went from my mind a bit then. I think I did check again, but and then of course later on I see that you'd been on. So I was like, ah. Anyway, I will catch up. I'll catch up tonight. Hello, Leslie. Oh, that's nice to see you. How are you? I've still got your coffee morning visit to watch, Leslie. Leslie is Craft Booker Studio, for anybody that doesn't know. Little Snippets, that's Geraldine, for anybody that doesn't know. I think you probably all know each other. Andrea is Andrea. And Our Hearts with Arts is Arabella. Yeah, Arabella, I'm never sure whether the notifications come on. I'm still a bit, don't really know what I'm doing setting it up, but there was nothing showing on my iPad, and then I said to Mr. Doodle, oh, can I just borrow your phone a minute? So he put his YouTube on, and it was there in his feed that I was doing it, so that was good. So I think all of you probably all know each other. I'm not sure about Leslie. Coffee and MJ. Oh. Oh. What time is it with you? Excuse me, Leslie. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Is it 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning? Have to count on my fingers. Something like that. Oh dear, I've got a runny snuzzle this morning. Right, so one of the papers, now I've not finished anything, but one of the ones that was with the baby wipes, this is what I was doing yesterday. I got my sewing machine out, and my sewing machine was very kind to me. It all went very smoothly, and I just went all over it. It's got like 5 decorative stitches on it, my machine has. I'm not grumbling because but this is my favorite one. So I just went all over it with the sewing machine. Haven't done anything to this side yet. Isn't that pretty? I wish I'd painted that side first now before, because I want to paint this and then just seal it to make it stronger, because you know, look at that's it without anything on, and it's quite stiff. And then when you put your sealer on, it's just beautiful. It's like leather, a bit like leather. So when I'd sewed it all, I then came up here and I gave it a coat of watered down Mod Podge, and I let that dry. And then I found this that I've had it ages and I've hardly used it. It was half price in the range. I think they're normally £10, and it's not something I would pay £10 for, just having not tried it before, but I might do now. But so I thought, oh well, nothing ventured and all that lot, so I just gave it a coat of that, just put it on with a brush, and it's beautiful. So it's a Liquitex Basics Gloss Heavy Gel. Wasn't really sure whether it was, but it says on the back for sealing. So we've got a spamster. Let's have a look. I wondered how long it would be. See if I can. Hope I don't remove the wrong report. Oh my god, let's have a look. That's spam. There we go. That's got rid of him. Her, whoever it was. Yeah, so I just gave it a coat of that, and it's so lovely. It's really so lovely. It's cracked a little bit. It's just split a little bit there, but I shall probably stick that up. But yeah, I want to paint that today, and then let's put that one out of the way. Oh god, there's all sorts here. I've cut some pages. I had an idea, but I've changed my mind again now, I think. But I've cut some pages of my painty papers. I didn't have to cut a lot off. There was just A4, and I don't remember what way round it was now. But I thought I was going to have it like that, just one signature. I don't know how many sheets there were. 2, 4, 6, 10 sheets in there. Oh, your sewing machine only does one stitch, does it? Yeah, so I thought I was going to have that like that and then fold that over there. And to start with, I thought, oh, I might put a popper in, or a couple of poppers. And then I went off the idea, and Mr. Doodle said, well, what about Velcro? I'm like, no, I don't really like using Velcro. But then I thought, if I do that, because I've just been doing another little journal, which I will show you tomorrow or the next day. Can't show everything today. And it's become really fat, and I thought, well, if I do that, then it's not, that won't close. So I've gone back to that idea now. And then I thought, it's only going to be for me, but I just love it. And then I thought, what I could do, if that bugs me that there's a gap there, I could always stick some more bits on, have add-ons, some lace or something like that. So that was my idea with that. Then I'll probably just wrap something around it. But it's just lovely. Right, so then I may as well bring them all over. I'm just going to get some paints out in a minute and paint the inside. But isn't that a shame to have to... I don't have to do, obviously, but it's food for thought for another time. I think probably why I didn't was, you know, I didn't know how well the sewing machine, I mean, the baby wipes had got paint on, but I just didn't know how well the sewing machine would like the paint. Oh, 7 people. Hello, 7 people. Trudy's not here yet, is she? Hope she's all right. Right, so then there was this little one. Again, this was just the junk mail. And for this one, I did think, oh, instead of sewing on it, I should have, you know, put paper on there. But once I get paint on and the sealer, it'll toughen it up. And they're only like little notebooks. They're not meant to last 100 years or anything, because I won't be here in 100 years, will I? So I just cut some pieces of paper up for there. I just done 2 little signatures with that. So I'm itching to do a painty session, but I'm like being really strict with myself and thinking, nope, you're not doing any painting till you've actually done a bit of something with some of the other stuff that you've made. I mean, well, all these papers I'm showing you now were from when I did those 2 series. Oh, hello, Antonio, lovely to see you. Oh, you're on your lunch break. Oh, I'm having cheese and pickled onions for my lunch come breakfast. How are you, Antonio? Are you okay? And Woolly Steph. Oh, you've both come in together. Are you holding hands, you two? How are you, Steph? Are you okay? Nice to see you. Yeah, so these papers were all from this 31 days of easy peasy painted paper that I did in January last year, and the February jelly plate series. So that's those. That's that one. Then we've got another one. This was one of the others that I did last week. Oh, I'm pleased you're good, Steph. Oh, and after they dried last week, there was all bits of paper hanging off the edge and they was all crumpled up. So I trimmed them down, and I did actually iron them. Put some parchment paper over the top just to, well, to flatten it and to stick any other bits of glue that was being a bit naughty. So that's that one. I didn't do so much stitching on there. Oh, but I was a real devil. I used 2 different stitches. That's that one. So I've been, this morning I've been cutting up paper, and then I've been like rushing around thinking, oh God, I'm going to be late. This one, I'm not, I'll have that one up that way. Excuse me, I'm not going to sew them or anything yet, because when you're working in them, it's nice to be able to take a page out sometimes, especially when the book gets fat. And then if I wanted to sew them later, I could do. But my idea is I've been blessed over the years with so much happy mail, and I've still got drawers and drawers full of it. And well, the little journal that I'm going to show you tomorrow, if you watched my video last week where I showed the Valentine's ATCs and 2 or 3 pages in the photo ATC photo swap album, when I showed that, and I came to Margaret Flaxman's page and I said, oh, hope you don't mind that I've butchered. She'd sent me a little folio, and I'd got the back of that folio or envelope folder, I can't think what you would call it, but it was out of an envelope. I'd got the back of it on my other journal, the photo page, and then I said, well, I've got the front cover now to use as a journal cover. And I half thought, yeah, I know what I'll do, I'll just put that on the side and it'll still be there in 6 months. But that night I thought, no, I want to do that, so I've made it into a little journal, and I'm so pleased with it. It's lovely, and I really hope Margaret, doesn't mind that I've done that with her work that she sent me. But I've got, lots of people's happy mail and that in there, and it's just lovely. And it's all been hoarding in the drawers for a long time, so that's what I thought I would like to do with these as well. I've got, as you all know, I don't really do white. I mean, if I'd just got white paper in there, that would ball the pants off me, and I would never do anything. But having all these pretty colours, I mean, look at them. Even when you think, ooh, don't really like that, when you get them cut up, they look so yummy. So that's another one. So we need to paint the inside of that one. And then this was the other one. And these covers were all the ones that I sticked last week. Yeah, they are tactile, Andrea. They're lovely. And that one, it's just, once you get that, I mean, I don't think these probably won't go the same. I think that one's a bit leathery like because it was just painted baby wipes. Oh, love it. Just love colour. I love colour. So that's that one I want to paint in a minute. What are you all doing anyway? No, poor Antonio's at work. Leslie, oh, I don't know whether you said what time it was there. Oh, I must have missed it. I'm so bad at this. I just can never seem to... Oh, no, I don't think I've missed any. Can never seem to keep up with the chat. Yeah, what are you all doing? Antonio's at work. I would imagine Leslie's probably on her way to work or something. And that's that one. Again, these were from one of the... Wow, look at that. Get your sunglasses out, people. Here she is. Here's Trudy. Oh, no worries, Trudy. As long as you're okay, lovely. That's all that matters. I think that was with a great big piece of onion sacking or something that I did on that one. Oh, I'm just desperate to do some more painting, but I know I'm not going to. Oh, look at that. That was with a big piece of lace. Oh. Ooh, that's almost white. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. So it might be a mixture of putting Happy Mail in and you're off tomorrow. Ah, ready to play and film. Oh, that's nice, Antonio. So that's that one. And the other thing I thought, I don't know, I really don't know how long I'm going to be on today. I never sort of plan how long. But the other thing I thought I might like to get painted up, you know, woo, landslide. Oh, no, don't fall. Don't fall. You know, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday when I did the video of the lovely Happy Mail from Steph and Andrea, and I said I was putting them in these pockets. Put them in the pockets. Got them all in there now. I thought, and I said that I wanted to do a, right, let's have a look. I think I brought that in somewhere. Oh my God. Remember this that I've done? You've seen this before. The cover that I did for the A3 ATC swap. Well, I've got some more of that. More of those pieces. They're what I did either last year or the year before with the Dina Wake. Is it Dina Wakely? Let me have a look. Yeah. Yeah, Dina Wakely. I did them with these Dina Wakely gloss sprays that. Oh, nearly said the name then. A lovely subscriber bought for me, but she wants to remain anonymous. And I did a few videos at the time of those, but I've got loads of the photo mount board. Put those over there. So yesterday I thought, right, we'll try and sort that out. Right, what chat am I missing? Right, I am missing it. Let's have a look. Oh, it is early there, Leslie. Right, Steph's having homemade cauliflower and sweet potato soup. That sounds very nice. Oh, that's nice that you're using it, Linda. That makes me happy. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? Now then, are you... Carolyn Jews. Are you the lady that... Carolyn Jews. Are you the lady that I've seen... I saw on... I think you are on Tracy Susan's. The board crafter on her channel, I think. Thank you for joining us. Just still catching up with the chat. You've disguised it. I love cauliflower, but it has to be cooked just right. My mother-in-law, bless her heart, I mean, she was a fantastic, absolutely fantastic cook. The only thing I didn't like about her cooking was her cauliflower. Oh God, it was vile. She used to cook it and cook it and cook it until it was pink. It was absolutely minging. I like cauliflower, so it's literally just cooked and that's it. But yeah, I thought I recognised the name Carolyn. I don't always recognise people's names. I'll just have a little sup of this. Yes, so I cut some pieces of this out that I'd already painted. I'm not going to use the Dina Wakley on the back. I thought I would just use some. I've got my dilutions at the side of me. I might just paint those. But I hope I've measured it right. Yeah, I'm going to put the holes in. I think I've done it all right. So we've got that to play with. Yeah, I think that one went with that one. No, that one's cut a little bit bigger, but never mind. My big guillotine chops this lovely. Oh, Lisa's Halls. Hello, Lisa. I don't think, forgive me if I should know you, I don't think I recognise that name. Oh, I bet you are ready for your day off, Antonio. You work so hard and you do all these beautiful crafts. I really don't know how you do it. I think you must have some sort of superhuman power or something. Yeah, it is cold. It is cold today. Oh, poor Trudy's had no sleep. Oh, I've slept very well this past couple of nights. So that's good. Hello, Michelle. Oh, thank you for coming in. Lovely to see you. How are you? What are you up to today? Oh, right, hang on. You're just waiting for John Lewis. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thanks for popping in. I always appreciate it so much, even if, you know, somebody can only just stop and say hello, can't stop, but wanted to say hello. It's lovely. So thank you. Yeah, so I thought I would have those because I've got the ATCs and the ATC coins. And I won't use rings. I will use some fabric or something. So that's what I wanted to do. But I'm going to put those over there for a minute. Which one shall we do first? And even those, oh, 11 people. Hello, 11 people. And even those of you that sit in the background and don't chat, still appreciate you being here. Thank you ever so much. I know, you know, not everybody, oh, I mustn't get all these mixed up. Not everybody wants to chat and listen to my twaddle. Right, I'm not really bothered about just picking whatever colours out. Oh, and that's what else I wanted to do. I wanted to do some embossing on, not on these, but on something to show Trudy. I'll get these done first. Well, this one anyway. And then I'll do that if you're still here, Trudy. Hello, Lucinda. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Antonio. Ooh. I've not used these for ages. Let's have a look at my bag of sponges. Ooh, a pinky one. Oh, that'll do. Thank you, Trudy. Let me have a pickled onion. Cheese, anyone? Pickled onion? Mmm. Num num num. They're so nice. Little pickled onions. I'm going to cough and splutter now. From Tesco. And they're the Stockwell ones, just the cheapest chip ones. And they're the best pickled onions I've ever eaten. Num 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 num. Right, don't know whether this is dried up. It looks as though it has. That's what you get with these dilutions. Has anybody got any of the dilutions, the new pots in the little pots? Peony blush this one is. I'm not thinking, oh dear, it's really gone. I'm not thinking of buying any, but look at them. I do like the Dilutions paints when they're not being naughty like that. I'm going to leave that colour. Can't be bothered with that today. Oh, I know, Antonio. I just love cheese. Michelle's passing on the cheese. She loves pickled onions. Shall we try another colour then? Let's have a look at this purple. Is that one going to work? Oh my God, look! I'll tell you what, we'll abandon the Dilutions. They won't get thrown out because I will smosh them all up another day, but I can't be bothered to do that now. They can go back in that naughty drawer. We'll stick with we'll have some Diner. These are all right. So let me put that there out of the way. You love cheese, do you, Trudy? Oh, God, I do. I love it. Okay, so that's not such a good idea. We want where's my opaque ones, not the shimmery ones. Is it going to be one of those days, do you think? Oh, well, I want some pink. I know. You don't miss it since turning vegan. What foods do you eat? Because are you vegan as well, Steph? That doesn't want to cover up, does it? All right. Well, we're just going to stick some paint down. That's because I haven't, well, I have scuffed it off a bit, but that's because I haven't put any gesso on. Oh, I don't think I can get to my gesso. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Ooh. Do you just like eat vegetables and nuts and that sort of thing? Oh, I don't know how people can be vegan. I really admire you. I used to be vegetarian for a few years, but that was just, it wasn't for the moral reason or health reasons or anything like that. That was just because I'd had some dodgy chicken and it just put me off of meat. But you know, vegan, I mean proper vegan, you literally don't have anything, do you, from an animal? Like you wouldn't buy anything leather or I don't know how you do it. I couldn't do it. But I do admire you for doing it. That's better. I just hope that won't go through the other side. Oh, well, if it does, we'll just have to do something else. That's why I sealed it, because I thought, it's got holes in there. And as I was sealing it, the glue was coming through this side. So I'm hoping... We're just playing, it doesn't matter, does it? But just seen Margaret's. Somebody say hello to Margaret. Oh, there she is, Margaret Flaxman. Hello, Margaret. I was just saying a little while ago that I've been playing with your beautiful that journal cover, envelope cover. I've made a lovely little journal with it. Well, I think it's lovely. I hope you'll not be offended by me having used it, because it's like I've got double whammy out of it now, because I've got your lovely page in the photo swap album, and then this other little journal which I'm filling with Happy Mail. There's little bits and bobs of my stuff, little bits of borders and that sort of thing, but it's mainly, oopsie, mainly different people's Happy Mail. Oh, that's better. Are we going through that side? No, not yet. Best if you don't go vegetarian then, Trudy. Oh dear. Well, I do like meat. Beef and lamb used to be my favourite food, but I'm not so keen on that now. And when I was a teenager, lamb must have been a cheap cut of meat, because it was just me and my mum. My mum didn't have a lot of money, and she always used to send me across to the butcher's van to get some lamb or lamb chops. But now it's the most expensive, isn't it? God, this stinks. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know you was vegetarian, Linda, or did I? Probably I did. So, are your family, is your husband vegetarian, Linda? I often wonder this, like, you know, people that are vegetarian or vegan, whatever, for the moral reasons of it, you know, how... If you meet up, marry or whatever somebody that's not vegetarian, I suppose they'd have to sort their own meals out. Oh, that's a pretty pink. Doesn't at all match that, but hey, I like it. I was actually going to mix my paint with some of the gloss stuff and I forgot. Right, I'm going to leave that one like that. I like that. I might end up doing them all this colour. Let's see if a bit of this will go over the top now. Oh, are you going, Antonio? Bye, Antonio. Thank you ever so much for popping in. Enjoy the rest of your day, even though you're at work. And say hello to Jamie. Look after yourselves. Oh, well, that's all right for you then, Linda. What about your kids then, Linda? Did you bring those up? And please, if I ask anybody something and you're uncomfortable answering, don't answer. Just tell me to mind my own business. Well, I don't think anybody would write anything down that they didn't want to, would they? That one, by the way, was what I got from B&M's. I used to love the rose pink, as you probably heard me say a million times, the rose pink from the works, and they've stopped doing it. This one's okay, but it's just not quite as nice. Oh, did she, Trudy? Oh, now I've got all the paint on this side as well, which I was trying not to do. Never mind. Let's have a look. Have we got a bit of cloth? I'm desperately trying not to use baby wipes. So I've got a piece of cloth here. A bit there. I'm being paniticky, aren't I? Paniticky. I can't say it, that word. Being fussy. Right, I'm just going to pop that over there. Where's my other cloth gone? Oh, okay. Right. So, oh, I enjoyed that little bit of painting. Can I have another bit of cheese with painty fingers? Of course I can. Num num num. Yay! It's Aunt Lane. I've only just seen you. I don't know how long you've been in. Excuse me, talking with my mouth full of cheese. I've only just seen your name, Anne. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, so nice. You forget about eating it, dear Carolyn. Anne's hubby and son are both big meat eaters. Yeah, I like meat. I could just eat a great big piece of beef every day with cheese and butter. Oh, bye, Michelle. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, hope you get it sorted. So that was for that one. Oh, lordy, lordy. Whoops. Right, being as that's already green, we'll have a bit of green on there, shall we? Possibly. Oh God, if you could see the state of this room. Yeah, we can have green in there. Oh, that's a nice green. A few weeks ago when I was, when I'd done a, I think I've told you this, when I did a video and a little haul video, and I'd been to Hobbycraft, and all I'd bought was two, I can't even remember which two, but two colours of paint. There was a yellowy orange one, I think, and something else, can't remember. And I said, well, I didn't think I wanted any more because I thought I'd got all the colours. Well, you know, on Instagram when you get the little adverts come up, well, there was a Hobbycraft advert with these on offer again. And if I've told you this, I apologise. I don't think I have. Or maybe I have, I don't know. And so I had a look, and it turned out that there was 19 colours that I hadn't got, but I've got them now. But it made me so cross because I get why they do it. You know, the tubs are going to come undone probably and go everywhere, but they'd stuck. They really wrapped and wrapped and wrapped sellotape, wide sellotape all the way around. You can still see it all up here. It literally took me over 20 minutes to get it all off, but and I don't know where it is now. Is it on the floor down there? No, it's, oh yeah, there it is. But inside the box they'd put this in. I'm like, I've not ordered that. And then I realised I think it was a compensation for wasting 20 minutes of my life. I don't know what that's, just like a kid's paint, but yes. Yeah, they're brilliant paints, aren't they, Linda? Let's see, might end up putting gesso on with this as well. Yes, I will. Had have varnished that one, haven't? Oh well, if it comes through, it comes through. Ooh, that's a nice look. I thought I'd got a tube of gesso somewhere. I'm sure I have. Whether Mr. Doodle's home yet or not, being of the deaf kind, I don't hear him, and I've turned the bell off because it would frighten you to death. He's probably watching me on the television. Hello, Mr. Doodle, if you're there. It's a bit extravagant. Oh, my sewing machine did go a little bit loopy-cooloo just there. Oh, I think that's coming through there. Yeah, it is a little bit. Ah, well, it's all right. It'll be right. It's mainly that other one I wanted to get. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. Get painted. I think if I did these again, I would get the painting on the inside done first. Yeah, look, can you see it on there? So coming through there, through the little holes. Oops. You're getting some cheese as well, are you, Trudy? There, that'll do for that one. Look, 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 look. Thank you, Anne. They're lovely paints. Have you used them? Is that what you mean? It's only a little bit come through. But when I get a coat of varnish on there, sealer, Mod Podge or whatever. Right, I'm going to have to stop this now. We'll go on to something else. I was hoping to get more done, but I'm seriously running out of room. I don't want to hang them up. I wanted to do some heat embossing to show Trudy because she's not done any and she's just bought some to play with. And not only that, I like doing it. Oh, something just fell over there. Yeah, well, every now and again, Anne, you probably already know, but Hobbycraft sell them at half price. To me, I think they are a paint that is worth £4. I've never paid £4, but they, you know, it's just sort of every few weeks they seem to be having a sale on. Oh. But they're just beautiful because they do the diner ones. I don't know whether you know, they do the diner ones. Is it, Andrea? Yeah, it is fantastic. Mr. Doodle loves it. Oh, I'll show you that in a minute, what Mr. Doodle's been doing. He said I can. Well, he asked me to. I don't know, he still hasn't plucked up courage to do a video yet. He might do one day. But it's got to be of his own choice and not because we want him to. Yeah, they do the diner ones, Anne. Oh, I don't use the tray thing. I bought one of those years ago and I immediately didn't like it. I just do it on paper. Just have 2 pieces of paper But I do like the tray for other things. It's ideal for if you're tipping beads or something out like that. Right, back to these paints, just in case Anna or anybody else. Is it difficult, heat embossing? No, it's easy peasy. I'll show you in a minute, Trudy. It's lovely. It's so fascinating. And Mr. Doodle said he did some on Friday and Saturday. He really loves it. He said, I just love watching it change. But just tell Anne about these in case she doesn't know. The diner ones are like the well, iridescent they're called, and they're beautiful. Oh, they're just so lovely. And then you've got the opaque ones. Just let me put this drawer back. I have to change my drawers around a bit. So there's those, and you know, there's such beautiful colours. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They've got to be the favourites. So there's that, and the opaque ones that I just showed you, and then there's a transparent, the transparent ones, and fluorescent. So there's a good variety of different ones. I think that's it. Oh, and then there's, I don't know where they are. Well, there's metallic ones as well, but I have no clue. Oh, there we go. There's a drawer full there. Oh, Jesus. No, they're not in there. No, they're not in there either. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so there's metallic ones as well. But they're really good. I love them. Right, just going to pop that up there out of the way. Lordy, lordy. Let me just have a... Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they, Trudy? Really nice. Right, that's what I do. I mean, you see some ladies, some people use, I don't know whether they're coffee filters, but like, is it Amanda from Cooking Up Crafts? I think she uses like a round thing that she does, but I just usually have a piece of paper, 2 pieces of paper, fold it in half, then you can just scoop it all up and put it back in your tub. But I still spill it, you know. Right, I'm going to show you now what Mr. Doodle's been doing. Okay, and these are fantastic. I think they're ever so good. So he's been using, let me see if, oh God, I can't get to where I want to be. There we go. He's been using this die, and he actually cut them out himself, and it's the lovely Charlotte Carter bought us this, so thank you very much, Charlotte. Lovely, love this die. And look at these. The papers are what he's done on Procreate. Can you see? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love this one. And he's, because we've had the kitchen table was like taken over with all drawers of 2 drawers of ink, a drawer of embossing powders, and so he was just trying all different ones. And I think this one had got like 2 or 3 different bits on it because he didn't like it. And I said, oh, well, what about, have you tried that? Or, you know, I think they're amazing. So there's that one, that one, and just for the dots he uses, I don't know whether any of you can remember, or last year sometime I did some ATCs where I can't remember whether, I don't think I did it on camera because it did take quite a while, but Mr. Doodle had suggested using a scriber, as he calls it, a stylus, and just dab it on the ink. And I'd done some ATCs with it. So he's done that one with red and black and gold. at that one. How gorgeous is that? Is that one gold and not really sure what colour the middle is. And as he was doing them, I was like, that's my favourite. No, that's my favourite. That's my favourite. He's done well, Trudy, hasn't he? He's, you know, I think he's fantastic. Oh, this is the beautiful embossing powder that Tracy Susan sent us. Love that. And then he'd started, I said, oh, because he wanted to just do the edges, and I don't think he was comfortable doing it with the pad like I do. I said, oh, well, we bought you some embossing pens. I got him these a while ago, and so just opened it. He didn't like them, and I've just read on the back. I mean, I think they're a bit rubbish actually, but it says that you're supposed to draw or write or doodle whatever on your surface, pour the powder over, let it dry for 3 to 5 minutes. Really? I don't think so. We want to be doing it now. Lightly brush away excess powder, return to jar, melt powder. No. Had I read that on the back first, I wouldn't have bought it, but we got it online, so no. So that's when he went on to doing it with his scriber. Oh, this one he'd put red glitter dots and then didn't like it. He says, oh, I don't know what to do with that. I said, well, put another colour on the top. So he put black on the top. And then he did one just all with green glitter. That's really lovely. A whitish body. He was totally engrossed in it. I was chatting away, and it just, you know what it's like when you're really concentrating and enjoying something. You're sort of oblivious, that word, oblivious, can't say it, to anything else. But aren't they pretty? That one, and he's still got loads and loads of, he was enjoying cutting them out as well. There's still loads and loads for him to do another day. One red and gold one. I now don't have a favourite, so I just look at this. This is lovely. How love that green. The glitter ones, I don't know whether we're doing something wrong or what. I mean, that looks all right, but I'm not so keen on the glitter. I love that one on the glitter embossing powders, although I've started mixing them with other powders. Thank you, Margaret. They are beautiful, aren't they? I shall tell him that you've said so. Oh, this one, I think he just went over it with just clear, because that's that paper, look. So he'd just gone over it all with clear embossing pad. Yeah, pad, and I'll show you in a minute what else he was using. Oh, and that one, it looks like gorgeous. Love, 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 love. And there's that one. But aren't they amazing? Kaleidoscope of butterflies. Right, Trudy, I've got some feathers at the side there, but I've just got these. Say this that I did the other week with tissue paper and that. Oh, let me have a look. Oh, I need to pick that up off the floor. That's switched on. All right. I'm sorry if I'm missing the chat. Oops. So what shall we use? I hope I don't wobble you. I mean, for people that haven't tried it before, I would say, you know, supposing you'd done this and you thought, oh, I've got a set of ATCs, I really like them, I want to put stuff around. Don't do it to start with. Just try it on something else, something that doesn't matter, so that you won't be disappointed if you don't like the effect, because often they come out totally different to how you think they'll come out. So, you know, just do a test piece, get a piece of card, just play about, you know, with and see what you like and what you don't like. What inks shall we use? This is the other thing he was using. We've actually just, oh, it's all sticky. We've actually just ordered another one of these. This is what Tracy sent me. This is lovely. So after he tried using those pens, I said, oh, right, well, we've got this, you could use that. So I think he used this around the edge of the wings and that, and he found that a lot better. Well, mixed media embossing brush, it's really lovely. Say Tracy bought me it and she said you don't need a lot, and you really don't need a lot. I usually just wipe it off on the side, but I won't do that at the moment. We'll use a, right, what's that one? Use copper, just good old faithful gold. Sorry if I'm wobbling you. Right, it's my favouriteest ever gold. And I also have, I don't know whether other people do this, I suppose they do, I also have an empty tub, and then when I sort of mix colours, I just put them all in a tub all together. I'm not bothered what they're like. It's, you know, we buy these things, we've got to use them, haven't we? Oh, hello Amanda, lovely to see you. I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning? I was just saying that I think it's you that I've seen, and other people as well, when you're doing your heat embossing, you use, is it like a coffee filter around something or other that you use? I'm sure it's you that I've seen recently. Oh, just let me have another little slurp of coffee. I think you all know each other now, don't you? Thank you, Anne, for saying that. Right, so this is just how I do it, Trudy, because I'm, you know, I'm not a neat and tidy isn't my style. I don't painstakingly try and make sure that it's all 1/8 of an inch, and you know, I just go like this. Obviously you're gonna need, this is another reason why I would say try it on something first. Some ink pads are much more juicy than others. The black ink pads of the Dove Crafts are very juicy. This one isn't. This is copper. But I just literally go like that. I can't even see whether there's any on. There might not be any on. I think this was the one that was, or sometimes I just, you know, just go like that. I'm not, but it all depends, you know, what you like. But I don't, you know, don't spend a lot of time doing it. Can't really see whether there's any on there or not. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? And then sometimes I'll just, depends what I'm doing, but a lot of the time I will put it down like that and just dip it like that so you can see that it's on there, look. Dip it in like that. You know, we all find our own ways that suit us, don't we? Oh, there's more on there than I thought. And embossing ink. Well, this is this ink, Trudy, is a pigment ink. I'm still not up on all the different inks, but I think pigment ink, it stays open, it stays wet for longer, and it doesn't say a lot on the back, but I think pigment inks are, you know, you've bought some pigment inks, you've bought some of these recently, haven't you? So they'll be great for doing this. But I've used the, what do you call it, the Oxides. Anything, it needs to stay wet enough, you know, to stick your powder on. I mean, I did a while ago, I think I did a video just using different pens. I mean, you could get some of these if that's what you wanted. I wouldn't, you know, try with anything that, just try, just, you know, I don't like this thing of you've got to use this for that, and just experiment, see what works for you with what you've got. Right, so let's have a look what Anne's written. Yeah, well, that's what I was just saying. I'll try in a minute, because I don't know whether I have tried with the stays on, but anything that, just try it, Anne, anything that stays wet enough for the glue to stick, sort of thing. I mean, other people use, is it Andrew, did you use, is it VersaFine Clear? Well, not Clear, but VersaFine something. I've never tried those inks. But I don't know, I'm no professional, I just do what I think. So I hope this isn't going to be too noisy. I don't think it will be. It'll just take a minute to get warmed up, and I will just, because it just get quite hot, use my little tongs. But I hope that's not horrendously noisy. You see it go, try and get it like that. Oh, so it will just take this a minute to get warmed up. Is that too close to the camera, I think? You see? Look how it's changing. Oh my god, it's just magical. I love it. Versamark and VersaFine. Oh, I'm watching that through my phone as I'm doing this now. I'll just see that pop up. Yeah, I've not tried those. I've tried. You see, look. Look at the texture. And as well, I'm never bothered. You see some people going, again, it all depends what you're doing. You know, if you're doing something, say on something white, and you want it precise and you don't want any stray spots, then just get a little fine paintbrush. I've seen lots of people do that. I never bother with that, because that's, you know, that's not my style, sort of thing. But if that's going to bug you, then just do that. But oh, it's brilliant, Anne, honestly. Once you start, I mean, I bought embossing powders years ago, and I suppose when I first started, and I've still got some, but I never really, I don't know, never really got into it, but I'm obsessed with it now. You know, don't be frightened of anything. Just try, and try on a scrap piece. if you don't. Look at that, it's beautiful. I think it is anyway. Right, let's put this back. Yeah, you do, Trudy. Just have a, you know, don't. I think we're all guilty of it when we first, you know, when we first get into crafting. And oh, there's YouTube. There's lots of people. We think there's a right and a wrong way, don't we? And you know, we're all easily drawn. Even I am still now. You know, I don't need anything, but there's things I would like. But we're all drawn into, oh, well, that she used that and this and that and blah de blah de blah. But you know, I would definitely say just experiment. Just experiment. It's, you know, it's great. I love it. And so that's just altered that now. It's not even straight, but right, where's these feathers gone? Let's move that over there. Yeah, jump in and have fun. Like Amanda says, just do it, and don't, you know, don't think that there's a right and a wrong way, Trudy. There isn't. Just do what makes you happy. And if it doesn't turn out, then just cover it up and do something else with it. You know, it's all meant to be enjoyable, not stressful. There's no point in doing it if you're going to stress because you can't. It's not very hygienic of me, is it? Oh well. Num num. Oops. Right, I've got these feathers. I found these in the drawer when I was doing some pages in, we'll say Margaret's album. I've had these, I have used some of them, but I've had these, I believe, since I did the challenge for Mr. Doodle's 60th birthday. I think that's when it was, when I got these, and that's like 5 years in May. He'll be 65 in May. But I've got all of these, and these were from Susan Marr. So what colour shall we have? Right, I'm going to see if I can... What stamps have we got? Oh, I don't know. I'll just get the first bag that we come to, because I can't be bothered to look. Don't know what colour to use. What colour shall we use? I'll tell you what. We use a clear one, a whitish one. No, not that drawer. I do apologise if you're wobbling. No, not that one. Where was that ink pad that misspelled? There it is. This was a lovely ink. See what this looks like. Shall I use black? Decisions. No, we'll just try this. See, it's all... So I've got this ink pad. This is a... I think these tubs are horribly designed. You can't really read it. Don't especially like their ink pads. But it's Do Crafts Artiste Pearlescent Pigment Ink. Don't know what colour it is. There's no colour on it. But it's very pretty. So what I thought I would do... God, I need more room! Let me pop that over there. I'm not going to get these journals done, am I? Oh well, never mind. I'll have to come on again next week. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Shall we use... Oh, these are all the stamps that I got from In Love Arts. Oh, that one and that one. We'll just take those out, shall we, for now? Oh, that's pretty. Leaves. Oh, and that one. Oops, that's just fallen on the floor. Right. Let's try that one, shall we? She might like them, Trudy. She might like them. This one is lovely. Oh, it's the same as with the Dovecraft one. Yeah, the Dovecraft ones as well. The black one, I absolutely love the black one. I think it's fantastic. But some of the others are not so good. This one is nice, but I've had the natural one and it was pants. So, you know, I'm sure she'll be very grateful, Trudy. I'm just going to move that out of the way a minute. Right, so we'll just use this one. Don't know what it'll be like. I'm not using a stamp pad or anything. It's like a paisley thing. It's not on a block or anything, so it'll be a bit hit and miss, but I'll just stick it down there. Oh, they'll be all right, Trudy. They'll be fantastic. Can't go wrong with gold and silver. Right. So that's that. It's pretty, isn't it? But I'm just going to use a clear. We decided on Saturday that we haven't got any blues and greens. We've got a green glitter. So we've been and had a bit of an online shop of embossing powders. Oh my God. I've got to find more room. Clear, right. So I'm just going to put this on. Don't think you'll see this changing so much, but yeah, I mean, I've used the Distress Oxides, Trudy, for inking. I don't think it really matters what you use, as long as it's, you know, just seems traditional that they say you need a pigment ink. Just try with what you've got. Oh yeah, see, Steph's just said that. Pigment ink, not dye ink. I don't know whether I have dye ink. I'm sure I've got some somewhere. We'll have a little test in a minute, shall we? Right, are we ready? Yeah, the clear powder's nice, because obviously if you use clear, then that you're just going to see that colour, hopefully, she says. See, that's going already, look. I can't really. You see? If I swear, it's your fault, okay? For getting too close to the camera. And see how it's all shiny? Oh, yeah, you can. How it's all shiny. And sometimes you think you've done it and you've missed some. It is magic, isn't it? It really is. I love it so much. It'll just work better if you do it on a thicker card. Put that down there. I'll show you in a minute when it's done. Right, peoples. On a level from 1 to 10, how horrific is the, please be honest, how horrific is the sound of this heat tool? As you know, I have problems with my hearing, so I watch people's videos with my earbuds in. And I saw somebody using it the other day, I can't think who it was now, and it was absolutely fine for me. And I thought, oh well, I knew I wanted to do some heat embossing on camera sometime. Oh, that's good. That's good, Amanda. But some of them, like my old pink heat tool, the Dovecraft one, I don't like using that. Well, I don't even know where it is now, but I do think this is a quiet one. So yeah, that's that one. Should we do some more feathers? I was going to say butterflies then. Right, what other colour shall we use then? Should we do something black? Still got ink on there. I like that design though. Yours is loud, is it, Andrea? What make is yours? Does anybody have a stamp cleaner? I don't have a stamp cleaner. I just usually do this and do it with a baby wipe or something, but I'm just going to leave that like that because I'm a rebel. Hope I've not missed anybody coming in. 15 people. Hello all 15 people. Sorry if I've missed you coming in and not said hello. I'm not too good at... Congratulations, Amanda, by the way, on doing your first live. I don't know when you did it. I saw it yesterday. But you was really good. It's as though you've been doing it for years. Does everybody know Amanda? Amanda is cooking up crafts. I think you do. Right, we'll put that ink back in there. Now, what did you say, Steph? You're not supposed to use a dye ink. I don't know which one's a dye inks. Have I got dye inks? I don't know. I've no clue. Stays on his solvent. Doesn't look like I've got any dye inks. Right. Let's have a look. Yeah, I do sometimes because that the what's it called? The Dovecraft black ink. I don't know whether you use that, but they're always so juicy. I think I must press them too hard on the stamps, and I do sometimes because they stay wet for such a long time as well. And I do sometimes go and take it in the sink and give it a scrub with a toothbrush to get it all out. What else have we got? We'll do another white one. I'll do black this time, Trudy, for you, because you said about... Maybe I won't. I mean, if you've got a clear pad, you can use clear pad and then your coloured inks, and you get all different effects with the different inks and different pads. And I think some people like only ever use these. Tracy sent me this one. I'm sort of using that sparingly because I don't want to get it messed up. We'll try on this one. I haven't even got my powder out. Well, I can use the clear. I'll use the clear again. I'll use black ink. So this is the Dovecraft pigment ink again, and this is an old one. When I get a new one, I usually write, no, you don't want to be putting it on there. I usually write on the back of it. Actually, is that black? Yeah, that's black. So I can't see whether it's coming out or not really. Yep, I think there's inked up now. Right, so we've got that. I'm going to use clear. I won't. I've used clear, haven't I? I used the black one. I don't think there's much of a difference, really. Used black. So this is the Paper Mania one. Hey, a little monkey. Yeah, you did ever so well, Amanda. It was brilliant. I finished watching. I don't think I've left you another comment, but I finished watching it last night. And lots of things that you were saying I was related to. I really was. I'm like, yeah, that's like me. Yeah, I do that. Yep, yes, that's probably why I like you. See it changing, look. It really is most magical. Just gonna pop that down a minute. Not quite got it all there. I've not quite put enough ink on. It's probably because that ink pad wasn't quite as wet, and but it doesn't matter, and it's not quite gone in some areas. It's still all right. You could put another layer of powder on. Should we try that? I don't think it'll do anything because the ink will have dried now. Do it quickly. But it's all good fun. I just love it. Oh, I hope you enjoy it, Anne. I think you will. There. Ooh, burning my fingers. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Oops. See, I just spilt some stuff. That's why I have another cloth underneath, another piece of paper underneath. Lid. There we go. No, I've not got one, Margaret. It's not something I never bother. It doesn't, because it doesn't bother me if it flies off and sticks somewhere else. I think that's why people use them, isn't it? So that it, you know, if you use your anti-static bag, then it'll just go where you want it to. That doesn't bother me. It's not something I've ever thought about getting, to be honest. I mean, I even sometimes just, if you're very careful, you can just put sprinkles of, without any glue, you can just put sprinkles. I did that on some ATCs I was doing the other day. Put some little sprinkles of the powder on and heat it from underneath, and it's like that. Oh, a little bit. What's it called? Is it frantage or something? Frantage? I don't know how you pronounce it. The stuff I've seen Ashley and Steph, they've both got it, but it's ever so expensive. But you know, I don't know. Just oh, thank you, Trudy. You are a sweetheart. Thank you, everybody. Oh no, that's got paint on. That'll do. Well, I seem to have gone off of sorting my journal covers out. I'm quite happy doing this now. Are you lot all right with me still using my heat tool? Please say if you'd sooner me do something else, because I don't want to get on your nerves with it. Oh, excuse me. You could colour those in as well if you wanted to. It's pretty. Or go around the edge. Right, shall we? I've just asked you about the heat tool, and I'm still going to use it. Do you, Steph? Yeah, it's not something that, I don't know, just never bothered. The anti-static side of it, it doesn't, not something I bother about. Well, they're pretty, they are. Right, let's use this. Let's have a look. What else have we got? Oh, there's a silver there. Oh, did you, Trudy? Oh, that was good then. Well, we use one of these red ones with some silver. No, we won't. We use that one with some silver. Oh, that's back to front. There is a right and the wrong way, isn't there, with... Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll use that side. I don't know whether silver will show up, but we'll use silver anyway. Yeah. Didn't you get on very well, Linda? I can't imagine you liking that, because it is a bit messy, isn't it? The flakes. So this is the Paper Mania Superfine Silver. Don't think I've used this, Mr. Doodle. Don't think I even knew I'd got it. I'm sure I said in a video the other day that I hadn't got any silver, but Mr. Doodle found it, so we've got some. I need a pickled onion. Yeah, Linda, I probably, what do I use? I use an anti-static cloth. I do use one for that sometimes when I remember. because it does go flying everywhere. Not especially because the mess bothers me, but right, so this is the embossing brush. I'll just go around the edge. So like Tracy said, you only need a tiny, I keep wiping it off there. Although one day when I was using this, I was doing it, I started heating it up and I'm like, well, it's not doing anything. No, that's because you didn't put any powder on. You see, just a tiny little bit. That's probably actually far too much. Oops, yeah, far too much. Tracy says you can put it on and let it drip and all sorts of things. It's really nice. I'll just do this top half to start with, see how we get on. You just dab some little bits here and there. Right, where's my little jar there to stand that bottle in, because I know that I will knock that over. Oh, look at this, what I've just found. Saw this in a book the other day. I thought I've got to cut that out. Antiquota parrot. That just made me chuckle. Oh yes, we'll be having that on something. Oh, you going, Andrea? Is it the school run? Thank you ever so much for joining us again. Don't know why I'm shouting at you when you're going. It's because you're nearly out the door. Yeah, thank you ever so much for your support again. Right, can you see that? I've just done it on the top half. Oh, Julie. Hello, Julie. Oh, that's nice to see you in the room. Thank you for joining us. How are you? What are you up to? I've just got up. Oh, burny fingers. So as you can see, you can do all sorts with this. Oh, bye, Steph. Thank you ever so much for joining us again. Really appreciate you all. That one. Do another little bit at the bottom. "17 people. Hello all 17 people. Are you there yet, Mr. Doodle?" "20 to 3. I don't know whether he's home yet. Just go round the edge on this one. So this is how Mr. Doodle was doing his butterflies, the edge of his butterflies. Sorry if I'm missing anybody coming in or going out, or indeed your chat. You see, look, just tiny little, there's hardly anything on here. but it's ever so sticky, so you can just, I don't think you can pick that up, can't see that it's on there. This silver is lovely. Hey Julie, I was thinking about you last night. I've used one of your fleas. It's the last one of your fleas actually that you sent me. I've used it in a, you'll see it tomorrow or the next day when I do a video. A little journal I've been doing. Oh, there's a flea left. Well, have to let this flea jump in this book. Isn't that pretty? That's tarted that up a bit. Yeah, there was one little lonesome flea all on its own. I thought, oh, bless it, sitting there in the drawer. It's pretty, isn't it? That was the other side. Shall we do a, right, there's a red one here. Now, shall I show you what Mr. Doodle was doing? Although, I don't know what he would have used. Whether he used that, can't remember now. We're just going to put a bit of that on my mat. Don't know whether it'll damage it or not. I shouldn't think it will. Yeah, the flea's all right now though, Julie, sitting happily. So I've got a little bit of the embossing stuff on my mat, and then I've got the stylus that Mr. Doodle uses. I'm just going to dab it in there. Don't know whether he did this or whether he used an ink pad. So I'm just going to put dots on. We'll pinch Mr. Doodle's dotty idea, shall we? Shall I use silver again? I don't know whether I've put enough on there actually. See now this, look. See all bits in there? If you don't like that, just get a little brush. We can flick the back. It might come off or it might not come off. I'm not bothered if it stops on there. That doesn't bother me in the slightest, but it might bother some people. I like this heat tool as well because it isn't mental and it doesn't, if this had been my other one, it would have blown all this embossing powder all over the place. Look at that. How cool is that when it goes? Oh no, I've just spotted another blooming. Does somebody want to get rid of that spam person for me? I've just seen it pop up on the, has somebody got him? Oh, can't see it now. There was a spam person. If anybody sees any spam people, you feel quite welcome. I don't know how you do, oops, moderators. I think somebody must have got him. So the name just popped up on the screen, but it's gone again now. Never had that before, but that's 2 that's turned up today. Or, I did one earlier on. All I did, Linda, if you see, I can't see it on my iPad. Can't see that name on my iPad now. It's probably not turned up on my iPad. I don't know. But it just popped up on my phone. Oh, Trudy, have you? Thank you, Trudy. I didn't know you knew how to do it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bless you. Yeah, if you just click on their name. Kay Kazikins, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us. That's a nice surprise. We're doing some heat embossing, Kay, at the minute, so it's a bit noisy. I'm just showing Trudy how I do it. My messy way of doing it. Right, Trudy. Can you see all these bits? If that bothered you, then you would just get a tiny little brush and brush that off before you heat set it. That doesn't bother me in the slightest. I quite like that. Oh, and now I've just gone and put my paper in that. Oh, you're such a mucky pup. Kay, I've got to say that photograph of you on Instagram the other day, that really made my day seeing that. That was really lovely to see you, and I hope you had a nice birthday. Oh, pleased you're all right. Yeah, the feathers I had them, you know, when I did the challenge 5 years ago for Mr. Doodle's birthday, somebody sent me them then. I have used some before, but so we'll just use this now. There's quite a lot on there. It's probably too much, but oh, it's nice that you could join us. Thank you ever so much. Well, thank you to everybody that's here, whether you're chatting or not. I really appreciate it. I don't know whether you know everybody here. Kay, Andrea's just gone. I know you know Andrea. She's just gone. It's lovely. Oh, thank you, Anne. I love you all too. Yeah, we all have our own ways of doing things, don't we? Know what we like and what we don't like. Oh, it's a lovely photograph, Kay. It honestly, it's when, you know, most of us, all we ever see is hands. I know I've done a few videos of, you know, face cameras and that, but mostly we just see hands, and you do always wonder what the person's. Oops, I just put my finger in that. So because I just put my finger in that, it's just smudged it, but yeah, you know, we do always wonder what people look like, and it's right. I was like, Kay, it was so nice. It is clever, isn't it, Trudy? That actually looks gold when you tilt it that way, but it's silver. Right, Just bear with me a minute. Can you all just chat amongst yourselves a minute? I'm just going to nip in the other room to see if Mr. Doodle's car's outside. Are you home, Mr. Doodle? No, he's not home yet. Sorry about that. Oh, I've just spotted something else. Oh, right. You know, I showed you the butterflies that he's been doing. Well, he said yesterday, oh, I wonder if there's a dye, if there's a fish dye that I can get. I said, well, I've never seen one like the, you know, tattered butterflies, like tattered fish or tattered flowers. And I said, well, you could stamp. So excuse me, pickled onions. So I found him this stamp. I actually used this for his wrapping paper for his 60th birthday, just with acrylic paint. So he might be using that one day. Could ink it up and then emboss it. Yes, so are you fed up of feathers yet? Oh, don't get embarrassed about your hands, Trudy. Don't be silly. I already think, look at mine. Poor old woman's hands. It's who we are. Don't be embarrassed about, you know, who you are. We should all, you know, just be thankful that we're all still alive and, you know, got all our craft supplies, and don't you dare be embarrassed about that. We're all equal people, and, you know, should we do another one? Oh, they're very pretty. We'll put the silver away now. Well, shall we go back to, where's my silver gone? Shall we go back to the journal cover? Let's have a look. Is that dry? Oh, it is. I wanted to put some, I might do that in a minute. Wanted to put some sealer on it. Oh, it's Annie. Hello, Annie. How are you? Thank you for joining us again. That's all right, Annie. No worries. Nice that you can join us, even if it's only for 5 minutes. It's lovely. Thank you. 19 people now. Hello, 19 people. Your camera setup isn't crap, Trudy. It's all right. You know, just try and be a little bit more positive, and there's nothing wrong with your hands. Just, we'll all love you. We all love you anyway, so why would we, you know, why would we not love you just because you don't like your hands? You're absolutely fine. You know, you wouldn't, you would say the same if it was to somebody else. Sure you would. Cheese. An onion. Excuse me, talking with my mouth full. Yeah, please do, Trudy. Nobody's going to judge you just because you don't like your hands. Phaedra! Hello, Phaedra. Crikey, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we've been having great fun, Phaedra. How are you and Joe? Are you okay? Oh. Oh, good for you, Anne. So I'm just trying to catch up with the chat a minute. Oh, Annie, you should start doing videos again. I don't get that many people, but you know, it's great who does watch. And you know, I think unless you're somebody that's got thousands and thousands of subscribers, and you do, I've said this before, and you do regular, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, can't think what I'm trying to say. Regular videos of the same sort of thing. You know, I think those sort of channels get the most views. Consistent with what they're crafting, and consistent with when they're uploading, whereas I'm here, there and everywhere doing bits and bobs. But that suits me. That's who I am. That's what I want to do. I'm not, doesn't bother me, you know. I'd sooner have a few people that are regular and I know that they're genuine subscribers than seeing what that number says. You know, genuine means more to me than quantity, if that makes sense. You probably haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, but yeah, we're fine, thank you, Phaedra. Right, I think I'm going to leave the journals for, I was going to do those other things as well. Yeah, well, we'll stick with feathers, as long as you're not fed up of hearing the heat tool. What colour shall we have now? We have like, we'll try with a peacock feathers distress ink, shall we? But what embossing powders? Oh, these drawers are a bit crackers. No, we'll just try with a clear one. I've still got that other stuff there, look. If I put that there, it might remind me not to plop in it. It is a lovely name, Trudy, isn't it, Phaedra? I love that name. Right, so we'll go on this cream one and we'll use some Distress Oxide, see how that works. What shall we use? We'll use this numbers one. It is, I've never heard the name other than yours, Phaedra. Don't know anybody else with that name. So we use the clear embossing powder. this numbers stamp that came from wherever it was I said it came from. I pressed on too hard there, I forgot how juicy they are. Yeah, see, Amanda, I told you we're alike. Annie, I think most people think that, but I just a while ago I just decided to try. The oxides, but I did press a little bit too hard because they are very juicy and it smudged it a bit, but it doesn't matter because it's a smudgy sort of stamp. So that's that one. Oh, I think I can feel some gold coming on again. Shall we use another? Well, we'll use another Distress Oxide. So that was the peacock feathers one. What else have we got? What are the feathers? I don't know. Fumbling about now. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll use that one. What about blueprint? Blueprint? No. Oh, decisions. We'll go for ripe persimmon. Persimmon. But I need another stamp now. Trash Bag Kitty and Monty are having so much fun playing chase and tearing everything up. It's fun to watch them, but it's not fun to pick up after them. You've not got them trained properly then, Julie. Bless. Did you say it was your granddaughter that found Trash Bag Kitty in the trash bag? Oh, I'm going to get all messed up now with these stamps. And what's this one? Oh, I hope you do, Trudy. Oh, so that's like a butterfly scripty type thing. Scripty type. We'll use the clear again and this. Getting ink everywhere. Well, that's got Mel on the back because I bought this one with some money that lovely Mellis makes. Sent me on buy me a coffee. I've done it again, pressed it really hard. Oh, I'm such a numpty. There. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, we don't have any cats now. We've not had for the past 20 years or more. That one's not done as well. That one did. That one's took nicely. Probably I didn't put enough ink on. No, that's not done as well. It's not. Doesn't seem to have. I just put it in the ink, in the powder. Did I put any powder on it or not? Oh yes, I must have done, because there's a bit there. That's all right. We will pop that back in there. Yeah, I used to have it for my glue gun, Annie. That's what it started off as, but now I just have it there, and I do sometimes just put my things in there, and so they don't blow about. What was I just gonna do? Oh, I know. No, we'll use black, I think. I'll use this bit of stuff that's still down here. We'll just go around the edges. Three o'clock. Yeah, I think we'll have black on this. Oh, you're allergic to cats? I know one of our neighbours across the road is. Ooh, looky, looky. No, we don't have any pets at the moment. Never had dogs. I'm not keen on dogs, and I certainly couldn't do the cleaning up after them bit. Ugh, makes me balk. You see people walking along the road swinging their bags of dogs' doings. It's better than leaving it on the pavement, I know. It's just not something I could do personally. Julie, how's your craft room coming along? Are you back in there yet? I'm sorry if I'm missing the chat. I can't multitask. Yeah, you should, Julie. You're ever so good. You're a really good artist. See if there's enough bits on here just to... I think there is little bits. Ooh. Oh, bye Kay, thank you ever so much for popping in. It's been lovely to see you, and once again I really love that photograph of you. Right, so I didn't quite have enough ink on there, but that's all right because we have more. Oh, you've got company, have you, Julie? Oh, Mr. Doodle's got his own craft room now. It's called the kitchen table. Oh dear. These butterflies all lined up on there. Have you still got both your dogs, Phaedra? Ooh, is it Daisy? Maisie? Maisie or Daisy? And can't remember. Maisie, Daisy, Maisie, Daisy. Oh, he's into jigsaw puzzles, is he, Linda? Not done a jigsaw puzzle for years. We did used to have some. I think they've all gone to the charity shop now. It's a bit of a weirdy feather. Yeah, Phaedra, he's into doing heat embossing. He really loves it. Earlier in the video I showed you all his butterflies that he's been, don't know whether you saw, but showed you all the butterflies that he's been doing recently. He absolutely loves it, and he's made ATCs and birthday cards for a couple of people's challenges last year. Yeah, it would, Trudy. Right. And as we've got black out, we'll do another black one. I've still got some orange on, but it'll be all right. It'll be right. Ah, that's nice, Julie. I hope you have a nice time. Oh, put that in that sticky stuff now. There we go. We haven't for over 2 years, Trudy. Well, I say friends. I'm talking about Mr. Doodle's sister and brother-in-law. We always used to go out with them every 2 or 3 weeks, and we've not been out with them for over 2 years now. Where's my tweezers gone? There they are. Oh, enjoy your Chinese if you have one, Trudy. No, we haven't, Trudy. It's just what we're like. We only go out. Well, we have Tesco's home delivery every week, but other than that, I've been out literally been out once this year. I think we'll probably go out this weekend, but I'm not bothered, to be honest. I'm a home bird anyway, but you know, Mr. Doodle can't walk far, bless him, so we just have a little mooch around wherever we go, or sometimes I'll pop in a shop and he stops in the car. Not fussed. Oops. Now, what did I say? This heat gun tool's good because it doesn't blow things about, and it's blowing my feather about. Now, that'll be nice, Julie. Will you be partaking in alcoholic beverages as well? Oh, now I like that one. That's very pretty. I can remember you saying before, Trudy, that you used to do the pub quizzes and that. Oh, that's good. I think we only know 2 people that won't have their vaccination. But and I think it makes people fall out with people, because the lady that we know, I understand one of her lifelong friends has fallen out with her because of it. But I don't know. Right, now I'm going to use some white embossing powder, and then I think I will be calling it a day. Still don't know whether Mr. Doodle's home. He wasn't when I last looked. I'll clean that up in a bit. That's all sticky. Let's have a look. Just wipe that off on the floor. Put my black away. Oh, that's clear. That's seafoam white. I thought I'd got another white as well. Use glitter. Oh, we'll use seafoam white then. Not that one, because that's clear. Oh, got my fingers stuck in the drawer. What we got there? Crystal white. See what this is like, shall we? I think that's clean. See whether it'll work like that. Put some dots on here. Borrow Mr. Doodle's idea again. Oh, I shouldn't do it on there because my ink powder will stick to it. Oh, thank you, Phaedra. Thank you ever so much for stopping by. It's lovely to see you. Love to you both. You take care. Trudy, you're up on your nature. Well, now you do know, Julie. There's a bit of stray stuff there, but it can stop. I'm not brushing it off. There you go, Trudy, you've taught us all something today. Are you all impressed with me using white? Well, it's actually seafoam white, it's not white. What shall I do in my next live? Any suggestions? It won't be heat embossing. I just got a bit sidetracked doing this. I thought I'd got another white, Anne. But it's white enough for me. It's a nice white, actually. Yeah, they do, Linda. Those bits have stuck. I say, if you don't like them, just brush them off with a little brush. But that's what I was saying before. I sometimes just sprinkle bits on anyway. But I would tend to heat it from underneath if I did want to make sure it stuck. Oh, thank you, Trudy. Yeah, I think I've got it all. And Trudy, I shall be waiting to see some pictures up on Instagram of your heat embossing. No excuses now. No excuses. Oh, I'm going to do another one. Yeah. Now, I think I've used all those stamps and they all want a bit of a brush off. What else can we have? Right, who's going? Is it Anne that's going? No, not. Oh, somebody's going. Thought somebody Oh, Anne's going. Oh, thank you ever so much, Anne, for dropping in. It's been lovely having you here. Thank you. You take care, all of you. There's a peacock there. Yeah, I should look forward to seeing that, Trudy. Alright, we'll do peacock feathers on there, I think. I don't think you can even see what I'm doing. Gone off track a bit. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it, Julie? It's white enough for me. I think I'll just do this one and then I shall love and leave you all. So thank you ever so much for joining me, all of you. Still 11. Thank you. I'm sure you'll love it once you get into it, Trudy. Well, and Annie, if you have a go, and Anne, I think, said she was going to have a go as well. You know, you could always just get a sheet of A4 card, or well, I would say card, not paper, because it does work better on a card, even if it's just a thin card, and just have it as a practice sheet. And then you could probably, you know, paint in the background of it and cut it up for ATCs, anything. It doesn't have to be stamps, just use, you know, you use stamps if you've got stamps, but, you know, just use anything, a dauber, anything, just to put your ink down. But yeah, the pigment inks, I think, definitely work better. But as you saw with, was it this blue one? Was it that one that I did with the, yeah, with the, that one. No, it wasn't that one. It was that one with the Distress Oxide. That one worked well. The other one I didn't work so well. The orange one, it didn't seem to take. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we've done. Pretty, aren't they? Right, I am going. I still don't know whether Mr. Doodle's home or not, but I shall go and have a look, see if he is. If he is. If he is. You know what I mean. Yeah, it's been great. It's been lovely. I've really enjoyed my afternoon again. Thank you ever so much, everyone. Say, I do apologise if I've missed lots of the chat, but I always go back. It won't be available until tomorrow. It always takes like 15-20 hours for it to finish processing. Well, it might be on on my iPad, but then I will go back and have a look to see if I've missed anything. Yeah, I'm pleased you could pop in as well, Amanda, and I hope to catch your live one day. And you said it's at weekends when you do yours, so because it's very nice. It is nice, you know, even if people do just sit in the background and listen and craft away or whatever it does. Oops, oh dear, my end's come off. There's a job for Mr. Doodle. No, can't get that back in. Right, I'm going. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Take care, and well, I will more than likely put a video up tomorrow of my other projects that I've been doing over the weekend. So take care, everyone. Love you loads, and thank you all for, you know, joining in and interacting with each other. It's lovely. It's really lovely. You're all so lovely, and thank you again, Trudy, for ditching those spam people. So I did catch one of them. I didn't see there was 3. I only saw 2, and I caught one of them, but you must have ditched it just before, or just as I said that I'd seen it. So thank you for doing that. Yeah, thank you, Arabella. I will be in touch tomorrow or the next day, and I will catch up on your video again tonight. Okay, love you all loads. Take care. Bye.